Welcome all of our 8C students, 8C families, 8C friends, and 8C loved ones here today for our promotion ceremony. Before we do anything else, I would like to invite a few students up to this podium to lead us in both the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of our national anthem, and we'll rise and remain standing for both. So please come to the podium, Ryan Atwood, Mila Hammer, Olivia Fry, and Gianna Saletti. So let's put, girls, let's, oh, you got it. All right, flags over here to the right. And whenever you're ready, nice and loud.
3, 2, 1.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say, please remain standing.
Please remain standing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for are so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job. Careful of yourself. Don't get into that. Great job. All right. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our NAMS graduating students today and to everyone who could be here to celebrate you. To our students, I would like to congratulate you on reaching another milestone in your academic lives. We are all here today to celebrate each and every one of you, your achievements, your perseverance, and your efforts. Graduates, you should know that your parents and guardians are very proud of you today. They have high hopes for you. They believe in you. You are making them proud by showing them what you can do. Today would be a good day to hug them and thank them for supporting you, maybe ask for something, because as much as this is your achievement, this is also the achievement of the people who care and love about you. So students, I would ask that you show your appreciation with a round of applause for all those people who supported you. To continue a very important tradition here at NAMS, we would like to invite an 8C student to read their retrospective. I would like to invite to the podium now Mrs. Olkavikas.
Would Serena Miller please come to the podium to read your retrospective?
Welcome, teachers, students, staff, parents, and the class of 2022. 3 years ago, at my 5th grade graduation, my teacher referred to our class as butterflies, ready to take flight into the next stage of our lives, middle school. Who would have known that Hurricane COVID would hit and we would have quite a wild ride? At first, it was difficult to understand which direction was up and whether it would be possible to ever return back to normal. But we kept flying through good times and through adversity. and eventually we settled into a new rhythm. Throughout this process, I was reminded of a phrase said by one of my dance teachers, Miss Amy, in one of her famous motivational speeches. She said the phrase, "I am, we are." What she meant by this is that we can't just think of ourselves as individuals, but instead we need to act and think like a team, like a kaleidoscope of butterflies. We support each other, stronger together than alone. I am, we are adaptable. When we walked into NAMS for the first time in 6th grade, the school seemed gigantic compared to the tiny schools we came from. We had to find our way through a labyrinth of hallways, searching for classroom after classroom, meeting new students with new teachers and new everything. We found ourselves drawn to the familiar faces of elementary school. We started to put ourselves out there and eventually made many new friends. We shared in new experiences like learning how to write long essays, memorize geography, or play instruments. We made mistakes, but we learned along the way. Soon, a mysterious new virus made its way through the world, and the school shut down. We were all filled with worry. Adjusting to the situation didn't happen overnight, but we slowly found a new groove. I recall how happy we felt seeing one another's faces on our first few video lessons. It wasn't perfect. We made it through together. I am, we are resilient. When we started 7th grade, we were like Mark Watney from The Martian after he was left stranded on Mars. Some of us attended school in person, while others were remote as part of OLA. But we were determined to make the best of it. Our teachers had to be creative with their lessons since many students were learning from home. I remember modeling plate tectonics with graham crackers, frosting, and fruit roll-ups. We found ways to laugh, learn, and be together, even online. We never quit. We found ways to make memories online, like the time one of my best friends in our Google breakout room entertained us all by eating blueberries with hot sauce. It became forever known as the salsa breakout room. Laughing together gave us a sense of being connected. I am, we are, making change happen. 8th grade has been the year that we look to the past to help make change for a better future. We read the memoir of Carlotta Wallace, one of the members of the Little Rock Nine, and learned about racial injustice and how the media cannot always be trusted. We talked about how neglect can lead to problems like climate change. And most importantly, we learned that we have the power to make change. I can give no better example than our Civics Action Project. We took the reins from last year's class and attempting to exonerate the last Salem witch still convicted of witchcraft, Elizabeth Johnson Jr. And even though it has been over 300 years since this tragedy occurred, our kaleidoscope of butterflies has helped find justice for her. The state Senate recently passed the amendment to the state budget bill that absolves Johnson. If we can right a wrong from centuries ago, then just imagine what else we could do. I am, we are, grateful for all our teachers and staff at NAMS who helped to transform us into potential 9th graders and made 8th grade a year that we will never forget. Miss O not only impressed us with her ability to recite Romeo and Juliet, but she also gave us an appreciation for how we can express ourselves with words. Mr. Jordan would foil our hopes for snow days with his snow day calculator hacks, but also taught us the importance of the scientific method. Mr. Manzi helped us appreciate the beauty of mathematics and entertained us all with his screencasting battles with Mr. Jordan's class. Ms. Kalos taught us the wonder of other cultures and made us all excited for when she will start a business selling colorful socks. Miss Lapierre, the queen of tennis, taught us that change takes time and tenacity, but it is worth fighting for. We had amazing substitute teachers like Mr. Creasy and Miss McCampbell who kept things going when our teachers couldn't be there. And Mr. Goslin, Mrs. Beasley, Mr. Wrigley, and Mr. Gonzalez gave us so much support along the way. I can't forget to take a moment to thank my peers as well. You have made NAMS an amazing place with your friendship and kindness. And last but not least, on behalf of all of us, we want to thank our parents for all their support and love. Now, we are going to start another leg of our flight. We don't know what will be thrown at us. Thanks to our teachers, we are prepared and confident for what comes next. So let me end by congratulating the NAMS class of 2022. I wish you all the best of luck in the journey of high school. I am, we are ready. And now I would like to introduce Mr. Inez and Ms. Liakis to announce the Band and Chorus Awards.
The Band and Chorus Awards are presented to those students who excel in their instrument and voice and demonstrate the utmost dedication and work ethic. The winner of this year's band awards go to Travinsky Theodore and Kayla Pham.
Well, I don't need that. I teach improvisation. The Chorus Award, thank you for saving me. The Chorus Award is presented to those students who participate enthusiastically, consistently demonstrate a positive attitude, put forth their best effort, and model inclusivity. The winner of this year's Chorus Awards are Hadley Dowd and Sophia Philippon. Now, I would like to introduce Ms. Tompkins to present the Michael Wallace Art Award. Good morning. Michael Wallace was an art teacher at North Andover Middle School from 1976 until 1992. Mike was the kind of art teacher who had all the ingredients to be someone kids remember forever. NAMS honors our late colleague with an art award each year. The winners of this year's Michael Wallace Art Award are Mooney Pillsbury and Fatima Khan. I'd now like to introduce Ms. Pino to the stage to introduce the Physical Education Awards.
The Physical Education Award is given to students who demonstrated great sportsmanship and led by example. They are also someone who is trustworthy, get others involved, and has a strong work ethic every day. The Physical Education Award goes to James Cohn and Maggie Murphy. To present the Language Arts Award, I would like to introduce Mrs. Okavikas.
Miss Erica Sweetra spent her entire teaching career of 14 years at North Andover Middle School. She loved words and kids and all they had to say. She would be honored to be a part of celebrating kids finding their voices. This award serves a continuing chapter in her story and serves as a legacy of her passionate commitment to education. The English Language Arts Award goes to Jocelyn Holter and Stephen Jang. To present the Civics Award, I would now like to introduce Ms. Labier.
The Civics Awards this year go to Addie Coyne and Lucas Ioka. We were dying to know. To present the Rosemary Macklin Math Awards, I would now like to introduce Mr. Manzi.
Rosemary Macklin was born and raised in North Andover. She taught math in our school system from 1954 until her retirement in 1988. We honor her memory by presenting this award to math students each year. The Rosemary Macklin Math Awards go to Maggie Murphy and Samantha Schwartz.
Thank you.
To present the Science Awards, I would now like to introduce Mr. Jordan.
All right. The 9th Annual Science Awards go to Marley Swint and Brett Keogh. It's all good. And to present the World Language Awards, I would like to introduce Ms. Kalos to the podium.
The Spanish Awards this year go to two outstanding students, Hadley Dowd and Natasha Secan.
Hadley's coming on the left, and Natasha's coming on the right.
Thank you.
Jessica Finney was a lifelong resident of North Andover. She attended North Andover schools and then went to Salem State College. Unfortunately, Jessica passed away during her first year of college. Jessica exemplified the qualities of a good citizen, so we honor her memory by naming one of our Raise Awards after her. Michael Latta was also a lifelong resident of North Andover and grew up to work as an EMT. Michael passed away in the line of duty. He is the embodiment of a good citizen, and that's why we named our second Raise Award after him. The winners of the Jessica Finney and Michael Latta Raise Awards are Travinsky Theodore and Gianna Saletti. To present the Lisa Hunter Kindness Award, I would like to introduce Mrs. Barron.
Thank you all for coming. This award is in honor of our late colleague, Lisa Hunter, a woman whose personal philosophy was to live a compassionate and kind life, to give sake of giving, to expect nothing in return, to be aware of the world around her, and to step in when others were without being asked. Whenever she saw the need, Lisa shows us all how kindness can help the ripple effect, like a pebble dropped in the water. It goes on and on. This award honors a student who spreads unconditional, unwavering, and selfless kindness to our NAMS community. This year's winner of the Lisa Hunter Kindness Award is Nev Thomas.
Thank you, Ms. Barron. I would like to welcome to the podium Ms. Negrelli to present the Timothy and Nair Award.
Tim Nair was a student at the North Andover Middle School in 1980. He worked really hard at improving, and we always have given this award in Tim's memory for the student who has worked hard in the face of struggles and obstacles all 3 years at NAMS. This has never been more true of this award than for this group of students. I would like to present the Timothy and Nair Most Improved Award to Audrey Rochford. To present the team award, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jordan to the podium.
All right, the team award goes to the student who best exudes the overall spirit of the team. This year's recipients of the 8C Team Award are Anna Caldwell and James Coney. All right, and to present the Faculty Award, we would like to introduce Mr. Wrigley to the podium.
Good morning, 8C. This award recognizes a student on each team who has answered the call to improve and enrich the lives of others in our school and who exemplifies the high standards set by the school by embodying the qualities of respect, academic excellence, inclusion, service to others, and empathy. The NAMS faculty from 6th through 8th was responsible for choosing the winner for Team 8C. This year's recipients of the NAMS Faculty Award are Madeline Wolf and Tristan Flores. I'll keep the script. To present the President's Awards for Educational Excellence, I would like to reintroduce Mr. Gonsalves.
Thank you, Mr. Wrigley. Congratulations, students. So we have two President's Awards to present to students today. We have the President's Award for Educational Excellence, and we have the President's Award for Educational Achievement. With these awards comes with a personalized letter from the President, and I'd like to read that to you now. Congratulations on receiving the 2022 President's Education Award. Young leaders like you are why the First Lady and I are more optimistic about the future than ever before. This award is a testament to your hard work, tenacity, and perseverance, especially during these difficult times. You have shown your family, friends, school, and community what you can accomplish, and you should be very proud. You are part of the most gifted and talented generation in our history, and the world is going to need you. Keep studying hard, and remember to always lead by example. I have every confidence that you will translate your talents into greater opportunity, happiness, and prosperity for yourself, our nation, and the world. Your future is bright. Keep the faith. Joseph Biden, President. So the first award is the President's Award for Educational Excellence. The purpose of this award is to recognize academic success in the classroom. The primary indicators of excellence must be based on academic achievement. To be eligible for the President's Award for Educational Excellence, a student must have been on the high honor roll. That means nothing less than an A in any subject for all 3 trimesters in grade 6, grade 7, and trimesters 1 and 2 in grade 8. And you must have met or exceeded expectations on the English and Math MCAS exams in 6th and 7th grade. The recipients of the President's Award for Educational Excellence are, and I would please ask that you receive the awards in alphabetical order, because that's the order we have them in. Addison Coyne, Mia DeTulio, Lucas Iakin, Brett Keogh, Jillian Malota, Serena Miller, Natasha Sakan, and Kayla Pham. Mia? Lucas. Thank you. Brett. Jillian? Thank you. Serena. Kayla. Congratulations. Natasha. Congratulations. Now, it's the President's Award for Educational Achievement. The purpose of this award is to recognize students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, and intellectual development in their academic subjects. It is awarded to students who work hard and give their best effort in school, often in the face of obstacles to their learning. The recipients of this award, who will also get in alphabetical order, please, are Ian Adomi, Lily Fabiano, Sophia Philippon, Olivia Fritzinger, Christopher Casabula, Lauren Lynch, Cassidy Mansfield, Ajay Mistry, Sophia Shahid, Aliyah Ventura, and Kayla Vangpadkidi.
Yeah. Lily. Oh, that one. Lily. Lily.
I get to give the next award. It's aptly named the Principal's Award. This award recognizes a student on each team who has answered the call to improve and enrich the lives of others in our school and who exemplifies the high standards set by the school by embodying the qualities of respect, academic excellence, inclusion, service to others, and empathy. The recipient of this year's Principal's Award is Serena Miller. If you write a speech that makes me cry, you get that award. That's as easy as it is. All right. Now we begin the presentation of the Moving On certificates by calling our homerooms to the stage. So I would ask that families hold their applause and hoots and hollers until all students in each homeroom have received their certificates. The reason why we ask for that is the reader is going to be reading each and every name. And if there's an abundance of hooting and hollering and cheering, we run the risk of not actually hearing one of the students' names. And we want to make sure that we can hear every student's name in each homeroom. But don't worry, because at the end of that homeroom, you can hoot and holler and clap and applaud as much as you want. And you'll get to do it 5 times because there are 5 homerooms. And we'll throw in an extra one at the end as well. All right. So at this time, I would like to welcome and introduce Audrey and Sedina Rochford from Mr. Jordan's homeroom.
All right, guys, you can give a handshake now.
Would all members of Mr. Jordan's homeroom please stand and approach the stage? Amanda Pacheco Flores. Michaela Palucci. Rushi Patel. Francesca Pena. Luis Pena Sicard. Caroline Perry. Carly Peterson. Zachary Peterson. Kayla Pham. Ava Pichardo. Brianna Pillsbury. Rohais Qureshi. Louis Ramey. Kieran Ringler. Jason Rios. Colin Ross. Renata Sandwell.
Nandini Sadaraju.
Aiden Schwartz.
Samantha Schwartz.
Natasha Secan.
Chase Seidel.
Sophia Shahed. I would now like to introduce Aaliyah Ventura from Miss Kalis's homeroom.
Would all members of Miss Kalis's homeroom please stand and approach the stage? Moira Shaughnessy. Gianna Saletti. Corey Silva. Whitney Smith. Daniel Stakurtsky. Kirtana Suresh. Marley Swint. Nicholas Ternulo. Eliani Then. Travinsky Theodore. Neve Thomas. Jason Tran. Macy True. Amelia Velasquez. William Vincent. Kayla Van Pukti. Christian Walker. Emily Warren. Madeline Wolf. Emmett Wood. Benjamin Woodford. Juliana Yankowski. I would now like to introduce Lila Herman from Miss Lapierre's homeroom.
Sorry, I'm always confused.
Would all members of Miss Lapierre's homeroom please stand and approach the stage? Ivy Dwyer. Lily Eaton. Logan Eccles. Juliet Elder. Henry Everett. Lily Fabiano. Liliana Ferrara. Sophia Philippon. Tristan Flores. Emily Floof. Lucy Floof.
Good job, Lucy.
Ava Ferrado. Olivia Fritzinger. Olivia Fry. Callista Giles. Mila Hammer. Cody Hiltz. Veronica Hong. Jocelyn Holter. Lucas Iocum. Stephen Sheng. Christopher Casabula. I would now like to introduce Mia DeTulio from Mr. Manzi's homeroom.
Would all members of Mr. Manzi's homeroom please stand and approach the stage? Juliana Dome, Chloe Heron, Phoebe Arcalian, Jomel Arce, Nicholas Arloro, Ryan Atwood, Evan Bakchi, Logan Benko, Anna Codwell, Kira Kameyer, Anthony Capichetti, Talia Capel, Connor Carpenter, James Coney, Ella Cole, William Cosme Jr., Jocelyn Costa, Addison Coyne, Ian Crane, Kathleen DeMacanio, Alex Desmond, Andrew Dickinson, Hadley Dowd, Trip Dowd. I would now like to introduce a J mystery from Mrs. Okavikis' homeroom.
Would all members of Mrs. Okavikis' homeroom please rise and approach the podium? Brett Keogh. Fatima Khan. Skyla Kerner. Ariana Kaczynski. Juliana Lalamere. Gabriel Lamphere. Zachariah Latab. Lada Lucena. Lauren Lynch. Emma Lyons. Nathan Mina. Cassidy Mansfield. Jacob McCormick. Liam McGoldrick. Brianna McIntyre. Dylan Meany. Jillian Malota. Serena Miller. Rithwik Manchala. Prady Mystery. Maggie Murphy. Braden Nicolaisen. Leah O'Brien. And Bernardo Oliveira.
All right. So once our students are seated, I would ask, I'll build some suspense here.
Jason.
Oh, got it. All right. So at this time, could the Team 8C students please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Now I have to talk to your parents and loved ones. All right, folks, this is how this is going to work. We're going to give our students a head start. Not yet. We're going to be asking them to exit to my left, your right. They're going to go past those balloons on the fence, and they're going to go into the next grassy area beyond the shack. That is where we're asking all families and friends to meet them, so that we can clear out the field and the stands so Team 8A, family, friends, loved ones, and students especially, can move onto the field and bleachers and chairs. There are 2 tables near the exit. The left side is if you filled out that Google form wishing to dismiss your child. We have their names. You tell the person their name, we check it off, you're all set. If you want to dismiss your child, and you didn't fill out the Google form, the table on the right will just ask you to fill in some information and you can still dismiss your child. If you're dismissing someone else's child, let's hope their parents filled out the Google form because only their parents can sign them out. Okay, so this concludes our ceremony. Let's give the students an opportunity to get a head start. Congratulations, Team 8C. And thank you all for being a wonderful audience.